Is this thing on? Holy hell, is this thing on? What's up, banditos? Happy holidays? Is that what we're doing here? We got all our holiday shit though. But I still need, so this is what's on the agenda. I still need to get a better one of these. I need damage to armor on it, ideally. And the other thing is, we need to climb the summit ASAP. Because there's people out there that haven't got the jewel must mask, and so we need to do a demonstration. We kind of did, I feel like we did this recently. What was the last thing they did? Was it when they updated the Summit Floor 100? Did they put any other rewards up there? I can't remember why we just did this recently. But we gotta do it again. Because people need the Jewel Must mask, and it's the only way to get it. And oh, it was a Tempest. That's right. Good memory. Good memory. Okay, so we can kind of reflect on that a little bit. But yeah, we got to get the Jewel Must drop. I mean, I already got it, so it won't drop for me. But we'll give people a quick tutorial on how to get up there fast through matchmaking. And look at my claims from The Twitch drops happened real fast. I just claimed these like a minute ago. Look at that. That's pretty sick, huh? And there's the little sleepy snowman.
Now group leader.
And there's that.
Another agent is now in your group.
Hold on, who do we got? The Flash. The Flash is in the house. So one of the things I wanted to go over, Flash, I gotta do some things here before I run, but I wanted to take a look at the patch notes because there's some things that we need to review in there. We need to take a look at, make sure we're ready for. Can you guys see that okay? Too bad. I'm going to read through it anyways. So the winter event, we got that, right? So, but this is the part that I wanted to cover real quick is that we got a couple of upcoming events. The first one to hit is Countdown Surge. So the 26th through the 30th. So the day after Christmas, the day before New Year's Eve. Earn double countdown requisition while playing the countdown game mode during the event. So requisitions are the points that you get when you extract successfully that you can spend at the countdown vendor. Roughly, I'm going to say it's about one run will get you enough to get an exotic. But they're going to double that. So that could be pretty good. But it's still not going to be the fastest run in the world for exotics, fastest farm, because, you know, the fastest you can do a countdown is 15 minutes. Realistically. So it's more like 20 minutes. And then at least you're getting a lot of, you know, you're farming a lot of gear. Maybe if you're looking for mods, it's a great time to do that. And, you know, we can recommend a countdown build. So we can work on that pretty easy, right? Nothing too special, but we'll give you something fun. And this is interesting. So the Deadeye Overdrive stats multiplier event. So it's going to run from January 9th through the 13th. So this is after all the holiday shit shut down. So it's pretty cool. 60% headshot damage. It's not a little thing. 30% weapon damage, accuracy, stability, and then weak point damage. I think this would be a good, what do you call it? The new rifle, Overdrive, or was it Bittersweet? Sorry, Bittersweet would be good with this, and the Bighorn. So we can make two builds for that. Yeah, so it's a commendation thing, which I'm not really after either. Destroyer, you know, I don't really care about arm patches, the 40 presents, but the journey is more about the named items, right? And the keys. So you're getting winter keys along the way, 1 out of 5, approximately, and then you're getting these named items that you may or may not need. But there's still one that hasn't been found. Reaper, have you found the one that hasn't been found? The green present who has not been found? So here's the deal. How do we all have 40, yet there is only 39 gifts, hidden gifts? Well, it turns out that there's a bug in the game. And so this fucked up my tracking. So I thought I had all 40, but really I only had 39. And so do you. So what happens is you can shoot an already shot present and it'll count towards your 40. And it'll count if you fast travel out of that zone and travel back in and then shoot that present, which I did for demonstration purposes. That's right. So I will shoot a dead present and say, hey, this is the present you need to shoot right here, you know, on your end, on your instance, in your map. And so it gave me credit for that. So I only shot 39, but the game says I shot 40. And that's what everybody's running into, because nobody has found this 40th present. Isn't that some shit? They shouldn't have, Clown. I mean, I was running earlier today. You know, sometimes you just get bad luck. Once you get that bounty, though, man, hold on to it, you know? That's the best way to do it so you don't run into those frustrations, you know? And what I mean by that is just don't kill the boss. Kill all the minions. Get the keys that the minions are dropping along the way. You're going to get at least one. You should. I don't think it never not dropped a key for me, but it's possible. But either way, whether you get one or not, let the boss kill you, kill yourself at the end after you kill all the minions. Do it over again and just keep fighting the minions, because that's what you're really after. Once you beat the boss the first time or 2 times, once you get all the rewards, which is just the white mask, really, then you don't ever really need to kill the bosses anymore. He is a guaranteed key drop, but it's better to not have to farm the bounty and just farm the minions. All right. So they fixed the combat medic talent lasted longer than 10 seconds after reviving an enemy, and then fixed an issue where unequipping creator collaboration apparel caused the body to become invisible. So they fixed a lot of stuff with the companions. So the tech line, which is the engineer, it did not engage in close combat or when players ordered it to attack. So they fixed that. Fixed an issue where the companion was unable to shoot turret weak points at certain locations. Fixed issue where Overwatch talent did not increase the companion's damage. So objective 2 of Journey Mission 6 did not progress when triggering Medic's active ability. I think a lot of people were stuck with this one. So hopefully that's fixed for you now. So fix an issue where the engineer's turret sometimes did not fire at hostiles after being deployed. The enemy's turrets would sometimes not fire at me. I'd stand right in front of them and they would just sit there and look at me and frown. Fixed an issue where the companion could remain stuck in cover. Fixed an issue where the companion ignored orders when he was greater than 40 meters away. Then these are a bunch of basically things that we were getting benefits from. You probably didn't know, but the companion could trigger the unstoppable force talent to increase the agent's damage. And I feel like, yeah, I mean, he's an extension of me, but they didn't like that. So the companion could trigger the reassigned chest piece talent, granting the agent sidearm special ammo. Like, who the fuck was running that thing anyways? Nobody. Either way, they nerfed that. Companion could trigger the shock and awe talent. So, yeah, they nerfed that. These all made sense to me, but companion could trigger the calculated talent, reducing the agent's skill cooldowns. So that's gone. This one sucked. Companion could trigger the incessant gunner passive. So regenerating the agent's armor with each kill. So armor on kill, they took that away from us, and that just felt right to me. So same thing with the bloodsucker. He's not helping out there anymore. So now you know. And if some things with the climax from last season. Okay, so I wanted to go through that real quick, make sure we're on the same page. If you don't know, now you know. It's a damn shame, folks. Okay, other people want to know. Keys donated. Why does it say 0? Is it because we hit it? I mean, why does it say 0? Did we miss the mark? Should it say something up there? What does yours say? Yeah, ours says a big fat 0, and then there's a baker dozen instead of the costume. Okay, let me maybe we earned it. No. Yeah, I don't know. I guess not. All right. Let's get our shit together. So what build do I want to run? Did we go into the summit with the skill build? I gotta fix this thing. I think I decided on the Palisades for this. That looks right. And then we'll run the companion. But now we want to run tech line because he'll give us more skill damage. All right. All right, let's matchmake for the summit, SHD, and we'll see if we can pull in some crew. We could also do this on Legendary.
Another agent has joined your group.
Is it? I've gotten 3 so far. I think I've gotten almost everything on that list. I got the Eagle Bear today. I've gotten 3 Reguluses, several Ouroboros, at least 2 Ouroboros, maybe 3.
We need you to secure a skyscraper. This may take a while. Hope you cleared your schedule.
What up, Nocturnal? It's good. I don't know why matchmaking stops when you come in here. That's annoying. 3 is a good number, though. I'll take it. Damn it. Remember to take out those fucking turrets.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Great. Drones. EMP2, maybe? What do you think? Yep.
System.
What do you know?
EMP jammer detected.
Predictable as hell, huh? So he didn't set up a turret? I told him to set up a turret, and he didn't.
What the hell? I ain't afraid of you. Oh, crap!
Kind of annoying how to matchmake. You gotta go through like a couple of menu layers. Smoky Bandito! Yes! Yes! Let's even the odds. Yikes. Tech guy is so worthless. I want to see this squad of bad dudes spawn down here, you know?
Nearby hostage situation detected.
It already started. Not waiting for us? Yikes. This eventually gets harder, doesn't it? Maybe we need to go to legendary. What up, Ty?
Turrets detected.
Yikes.
Terminal destroyed.
I'll set up my turret.
I activated the guy's turret and it took me into the summit menu.
Target down.
Floor 10. We'll also get an exotic by completing 15 floors. When and where that happens. It would be 10 cent. Yeah. They technically have two companies, so there's still Ubisoft, and then there's Ubisoft 10 cent, whatever they named that one. So Ubisoft 10 cent's got all the big game titles. Assassin's Creed, that kind of stuff. Rainbow Six, Far Cry, and one other one I can't remember. And then the old Ubisoft kept everything else. I didn't notice if I got a key on that. Ooh, somebody got Gustavo. What up, Hugo? Gustavo, you got the Oro. Right on, man. What up, Zany? I didn't see you enter the room. Don't forget about your Twitch drops. That is happening. And they actually come through when you claim them. What do you know? Look out, Smokey! Save yourself! Nice. You took him head on, huh? You guys seeing this? We're critting on the body at about 1 million. There's 1 million. I think that was an explosion one though. Yeah, that was 1 million right there. Six skill tiers too, huh? Not bragging, just saying. Turkey no! So, Grumpy, I tried out Arc Raiders earlier today, just for a couple hours. And I ran just 3 runs, maybe 2. I think it was 2. And I went to Buried City during the cold snap. Holy hell. In 2 runs, I think I came out with 7 blueprints. And one of them was the MK3 Tactical Augment. Which I didn't have. It's like it knew I didn't have it. Let me paste a link for the Twitch in case people don't have that. Get your drops. Boom. I know the Nightbot's dropping it, but I'm gonna pin it. There we go. No excuses. Anyways, yeah. It makes me wonder if any blueprints are worth even keeping, you know? I mean, I think the ones from the Mother are the Harvest, you know, are probably worth it because it's so slutty in there and skeezy, you know what I mean? People go in there and fucking shoot you in the back and shit for no fucking reason. Like, you dicks. This is cooperative. So those 2 are kind of nice to have. I have duplicates of those. But the Aphelion is the only one I don't have now. I think there's an Augment I don't have too, but as far as weapons, the Aphelion and the Bobcat. But now that it's so... They dropped it in the common loot, so to speak, and Stella, well, I don't even know if it's worth keeping it. Do you think it's a bug?
Shade tech detected.
I mean, because they did say they were adjusting it. They didn't say by how much, though, you know? So it's hard to tell when they talk so vaguely, right? I mean, it does... I don't think I'd want it that generous. I mean, you don't want things to be impossible, but a little bit more rare would be ideal, you know? Otherwise, it stops becoming exciting, right? Well, it is 5%. I mean, that merchant guy did it. Did an analysis. He opened up 100 crates or some shit, which is obviously is not like super scientific or anything like that. But originally he had 1.9% blueprint drops, and now they're 5%. I don't know. Either way, whatever it is, yeah, I think I would like it to be toned down. Just for longevity's sake of the game, you know? Fat finger. Yeah. Or maybe they don't realize like how, you know, even a couple of percentage can impact the game, you know?
Terminal detected.
Really? Man, I wish I could gift. It sucks that we can't gift.
Vital signs critical.
It's a bummer, dude. Well, I better get back in there and get my Philion then, huh? Really, Jed? Jed, you know, I feel like you know things, Jed. Jed be coming in with the smarts. Okay, we need to find this 40th present, by the way. This 40th hidden present that nobody can find. It's like an itch I cannot scratch. It hurts. Yeah, so it's like letting it drop on the floor, and then you got to pick it up. And then maybe it's shareable then, huh? That would be the glitch. Could try it. Wouldn't hurt. My inventory is always full anyways.
System restored.
Get the fuck off!
Oh, Holt. Did you have any of those before? It's so much better when you lie to me. Lie to me. Say you didn't.
Hostile detected.
Get your big fat ass out of my way. Oh, then yes. I don't care if you're lying to me. It feels so much better to know that you're first. People are winning. Yes. That's a W. No, I know you're telling the truth. Just kidding. But it does. It feels good. I mean, I'm excited, man. I want all of you to have these guns so we can make videos. Like, the Eagle Bear is not my favorite gun in the world, but every now and again, there's a cool build for it, you know?
Setting up a turret.
With the right modifiers and new piece of gear. Especially if you don't need any damage, which there's plenty of builds that you don't need damage on nowadays. That reminds me, tipping scales is feeling fucking great nowadays. I'm not running it right now, but I mean, I was just running that MG5 with tipping scales for the last day, and man, that thing feels fucking great. You know, even though we don't have really cool modifiers right now, I still felt really strong with it. Dude, get out of my ass. I honestly think I think, and I haven't even been farming as hard as many of you guys have. So you guys will do good, you know, because I think I've gotten at least one of everything. I got all 3 of the exclusive or the raid exclusive ones. I got the bittersweet, the turmoils. You know, I haven't seen a chill out mask yet, though, actually, so I haven't gotten everything. I want to check. That's kind of my goal, is to get one of everything, just to say that, hey, if I could do it, you can too. It's all out there for the taking. Everybody knows this, though. I mean, did I get a key? Doesn't look like it. Right on, hell. I'll catch you next time. Oh, really? Okay, so the chill outs are there. Thanks, Blue Manchu. I haven't got any of those Slayers, thank God. I have gotten the old Carol. Yeah, I gotta take a look at that list and we'll track it. My favorite gun is the Lud. That was an easy answer. I normally struggle with that, so you know. Ooh, look at that sneaky spot. And favorite build right now? I mean, if I stick to my guns, oh, you see what I did there? Then, you know, I guess it's the striker with 2 pieces of unit alloys. Which is, you know, you can get a slight improvement to DPS if you don't run 2 pieces and you run the overdogs. But I just like that extra RPM, you know, it feels good from the holster. And then I like perfect obliterate. But if you drop the holster and run the overdogs, you can get better DPS, you know. nobody's truly done the math there. Everybody sort of estimates like, well, you know, overdogs are active half the time, but nobody really knows. So assuming that is the case, then the overdogs will give you better DPS, but I just like the RPM. I just like that extra 10% RPM is fucking meaningful. You know what I mean? Where on the overdogs, you know, when it's not there, you know what I mean? You got nothing on your gloves, right? Nothing. Where you're always going to get that 10%. Or what is it? An extra 5% technically. RPM on from the alloys, and then the 20% weapon damage. So it's 20% weapon damage plus 5% RPM. You're always gonna get that, right? No crits required, no nada. Luna, thank you so much. Is that Canadian? Is that CA? I think so. So Luna says, I just finished the 40 hidden presents. Right on. Did you use my map? Hopefully that helped. Some people were like, it's confusing. It's like, you're not using the map. That's why I put on the fucking map. So it's not confusing. I don't know how that map could be confusing. It's a map. There are coordinates and there are X's. How is that fucking confusing? Look at the coordinates. Sorry, I'm venting. Yeah, you want the link? I can give you a link. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's a download. This map, it's updated. Post it for both sides. There you go. Yeah, so the video is just there in case you're really struggling on like where is this one? Like I don't see it. I'm standing at the right spot. I'm right on the coordinates. Why don't I see it? You know? So that's what the video is there for. But but with the map you should be able to do it all, you know. And of course the why. That's the other part of the video, right? A lot of people don't even know why would I want to do this, you know? It's like, well, if you're not into accommodations, I'm not into accommodations. I don't really care. But I did get the Rudolph outfit. So there's a free apparel outfit. So if you weren't here last year, you get that. It's a legacy one. And it's pretty cool. I think last year was paid, wasn't it? There was something to it. Because I didn't have it. I only had the mask. There was something to it. I think if you bought something, you got the whole thing. If you didn't, then you only got partial. I don't know why I didn't have it all. You guys remember? Right on, Luna. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. You rock. You do get a patch too. It's the same patch as donating keys. It's just a different color. It's green and red. Cadre, what up? Am I saying that right? Oh, right on, Dark. You're back. What did Ubisoft do now? I didn't answer your question about my favorite build. Lexington is a lot of people's favorite weapons, by the way.
Smart people.
Going back to Luna's comment. You know the thing, I just have a weird thing about certain meta weapons. They just don't, I don't know what it is. They just don't click with me in that way. How do I say? For some reason, the Lexington's just not my favorite. I actually rather run the St. Elmo's, which is the same thing, but with shock. And yeah, I mean, I'm the crazy one there, right? It's arguably the best gun in the game. I don't even know if you can argue it. It is the best gun in the game, right? Just hands down. The meta, not by much, but every percentage counts. Its weapon handling is really good, you know? But, you know, I think I'm just interested in things that are a little bit more special nowadays, you know? And with the devs not giving us any new talents that are worth a damn lately, that's why I don't like the Lexington, or I like the Lexington, don't get me wrong, but that's why it's not my favorite gun. And the Lud, it's about its perfect streamline, just feels so good, right? Which technically with perfect streamline on the Lud, DPS wise, is the same as Lexington with regular streamline. They're about the same. There's the tuning of the Lud is why I love it. You know, because you don't want weapons that are super fast when you're going for headshots, and that one just allows you to land a few more of those. So it's just, I perform better with it, I feel. You know? Like the way it feels, I like the way it sounds. It's a preference thing. And it's a really good weapon. I do like headshot assault rifle builds, so I do like the Bighorn Striker concept too. But I think my favorite build for this season is actually the one I'm running right now. Feels good to be running a skill build and a hybrid at that again. It's been a minute because the modifiers were so good for weapons that you were outperforming your skills too much to even use them.
Not so tough after all.
Yeah, I mean, for the Rudy outfit, you only need so many. But yeah, if you want all 40, yeah, named items, keep going. I mean, and remember, like, you could do it 4 times, right? So you can go to your other character and do all of those caches again, or the presents again. Why? Well, they're just like named item caches, basically, right? But you also get the chance at a key, so that does make them slightly better than named item caches. I'm not sure. I should have counted how many keys I got from opening them, but it was a process. There was a lot to keep track of. Oh, yeah. I'll show you my build. Sorry. It's concentrated company. But it's a skill build. And we're hitting at 1 million on the bod. So 6 skill tiers. I could actually take a skill tier off because I get one. We got a lot of. I might even be able to take 2 off.
Hostile striker drone detected.
This guy gives us 15% skill damage, and the modifier also gives me a skill tier when I deploy it within 10 meters of him. I'm not using it though. Just mostly because I don't need anything else. You know what I mean? Because the capacitor runs off of skill tiers basically. So if I put on a blue core, well, I'm not running armor on kill or armor regen, so that's fucking worthless. What is that gonna buy me? 1 bullet, right? You know what I'm saying? Of survivability, which sucks. But if I was running regen or armor on kill, then sure. And I mean, I am running armor on kill, but it's not that big of a deal for armor cores. Or bonus armor, it would help. If I was running the memento, I would. So, my point is, if I put on a red core, I gain 7.5% weapon damage. But because I got, what is that, 175% weapon damage bonus coming from the gear set? 35 times 5 plus 10. It would just be like diminished returns like crazy, right? Like crazy. So it's either an armor core or a skill tier. So I chose a skill tier for at least I'm maintaining that 6 skill tier consistency. Yeah. But you could easily put on one more armor core if you wanted to run that way. No wrong answer. But I wouldn't use a skill build for everything, but it's really good for long engagements, like legendaries, depending on the legendary. Depending on the team, actually. Because if you're getting your ass kicked in legendary and you're like, time to kill is like really low because nobody can kill anybody. We've had those runs before, right? The other day we had one. Nobody can kill anybody. You know? We would just get our asses handed to us because we were always like ducking and dodging the explosives and the tanks and the turrets and everything, you know? And you just don't have enough time to put out shots and you're just getting slain and always picking somebody up. The enemy keeps hiding. They come out, they shoot you, they hide. And so, you know, the time to kill can get real crazy when you have everything adding up against you, even if with the strongest build. And so you got it, but if your team is working as a unit, then yeah, it's great. Either way, so this is more of like master difficulty, legendary, or open world. Anything that's, why won't this open? Oh, there it is. I don't know why I'm in here. I don't need any of that shit. All right, sorry guys. It's just old habits. Die hard.
Server terminal detected.
Because the decay on this thing is fucking crazy. Once you get it stacked, man, it's just maintenance. One kill buys you 30 seconds worth of decay. You know? So you're just topping off and then maintaining. Also, don't be fooled. These lower summit floors are easy too, right? So I'm just looking at the damage. You know, we got a higher RPM. We're hitting at 770, crunching at about 1 million on the body.
Hostage situation nearby.
Yeah, and glass cannon is probably overkill, but I'm just like, fuck it. What are you gonna do? Just lean in. Do the rock away. Lean back. Lean back. But if you wanted to balance it out, it's, you know, you're probably okay with just going kinetic momentum, you know? You can run this with a second piece of unit alloys also and pick up 20% more assault rifle damage. But like I said earlier with, you know, the red core skill tier thing, you know, you're going to water that down. That damage is going to be watered down a lot because you got so much weapon damage from the gear set. So that's why I don't really feel like I'm losing anything by going with Palisades for the armor on kill. Nice. I'm afraid to finish off the apparel side because I heard it eats your keys. You know, it doesn't stop you from spending and...
Terminal in hostile control.
Even though you have everything. Are you finding that to be the case? Big Mike? Big Mike! Mike, every time you enter the chat, I say that to you, huh? Big Mike! It's kind of a nice one. But you have an account manually, aren't you? Because the UI is glitched on that menu. I know, Kill. So ever since I started playing the first Ascendant, it's changed my farming mentality. I leave shit just laying around. Because that game was dropping so much loot, I was just like, you just can't grab it all. Is that how it is, Brass? All right. Brass has worked it out. Not on PC. Ah, so it's telling you. Ah, so it's just us console players are all screwed up. I see how it is. Damn it, I cannot hit that guy. It's a slaughter. So we haven't seen one ambush from the Krampusloch. Not one. 20 floors in. Do I have keys though? So, and no keys. Yeah, so for key farming, this ain't it. It is. It's just not very good at it. So we might have to take this in small doses because, you know, it's a waste of time in here. I mean, if I was getting some keys, but, you know, we've done 14 floors.
An agent is no longer in your group.
I don't want to matchmake, but I'll figure out how to stop matchmaking on this thing. There we go.
Active terminal detected. Terminal infiltrated. EMP jammer detected nearby.
shit. We'll take it to 30, I guess. Is that too many? Yeah, I feel like I should go to DC. It could take a while. You never know when one of these floors gets the best of you. I don't mind the summit, but I mean, I'll take it in doses, honestly. I feel like the summit has a place, and for me, it's like a challenge run, you know? Let's get our ass kicked. Let's put on some modifiers and run it on legendary or something. You know what I mean? I think that's the project this week, right? Oh wait, it's not. Shit.
Black Tusk took the antivirals to their stronghold at Tidal Basin and are planning to move them to a more secure location. We need you to recover them before that happens.
My bad.
We need a weak point in the perimeter of the base that should get you inside. We'll have a helo on standby to extract.
The agent has joined your group.
Yeah, there's a scope. Oh, they took the scope off the St. Elmo's.
You've got your objective.
The St. Elmo's.
Anything stand in your way.
Sorry, guys. I hope I didn't fuck your day up by picking the wrong mission. Yeah, they took it away. I don't know why. I mean, it was a shitty scope to begin with. And I feel like it needed to be fixed. And instead of fixing it, it was easier just to remove it. I think that honestly is what happened. Sad, sad, sad. All right, let's see. Last time we were here, we got our ass kicked.
They're almost on me!
An agent needs assistance.
Whoa! Jesus!
Shit. Doing behind cover.
What the hell? Back off! Target down!
Agent down.
Nice. Good job, boys. Make it look easy. Keep it tight. Play it right. Was he going ham? I don't know what the fuck he's doing, bro. Most of the time, I don't even give him orders. Because it's just like, I don't know what you're doing, man.
This is bad.
Who's that drone operator?
An agent needs assistance.
Grab. I ain't afraid of you. What the hell? That's a good spot for a turret. Send the chain at it.
Agent down.
They're coming right at me. This is bad.
Serious trauma detected.
I don't know how you could shoot through that fucking corner, you know?
An agent needs assistance.
We're live. Good sign. Thanks to Smokey Bandito and The Flash. Holy shit, that sounds like a movie. Smokey Bandito and The Flash. This part could fall apart on you, so I'm playing a little conservative.
I ain't afraid of you.
Oh, my turret's all fucked up. Had to bust it. Good job, team. Metal, good to see you back, man. Oh, right on, bro. Good job. Within 30 keys. Yeah. You did good. Shit.
Vital signs critical. Agent down.
There we go. Stick out this tech, huh?
Drop the hostile.
Oh, fuck you.
Detected.
Fuck, no way. No way. You know what I mean? I guess I should stand by my turret, but there's just no way they got those off, you know?
An agent needs assistance.
Okay, I gotta back off of my turret here.
Agent down.
Ooh, somebody right behind me. What happened to our companion? I guess he died? Somebody lost a hive? You know, Tora, I know, I'm with you. But we can still enjoy it at least with the Legacy Manhunt Climax mission. And that's a pretty good mission, you know? The only thing annoying about
New hostile spotted.
kind of legacy modifiers is that you kind of got to remember, right? You start to forget about things. Like, wait, how did I run this? Ooh, that
Medical
hurt.
assistance needed.
That kill is mine.
You see how fast that chopper came? Wow.
What the hell?
Oh, it's a bad spot.
Oh shit, shit, shit!
One more drone operator alive. Fuck.
Vital signs critical.
Oh, whatever, fucking warhound. The medic. He's all fucking confused. I get paranoid back here because I know there's another wave of drone operators. No.
An agent needs assistance. Agent down.
Target on the ready line.
An agent needs assistance. Serious.
Ah! Oh, fuck you!
Incapacitated. Agent killed.
Bastards. Yeah, Metal Shocker, and they spawn a lot,
Agent down.
too. I was playing on normal this morning, on normal difficulty, and they just kept spawning. They're all out there.
Get away from me! You're dead! Taking some serious hits here! Grenade out!
An agent needs assistance.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that sucks. That fucking sucks. He's getting up, but still. It's tough. They're gonna fucking beam him all to hell. He's not gonna be able to pick anybody up. Yeah. Oh, the ones that are inside. Yeah. There's a guy who hits real fucking hard in there, man. In that room. An archetype. He feels like a sniper, but I don't think he is. Yeah, I think I kind of did too, Luna. This one is a domino effect. You know, when somebody goes down, it's just like, it's pretty easy for the whole group to start tumbling down. But it sucks because this is such a long mission, right? You know.
Get away from me! Fucking hell!
Agent down. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Target down!
Sitting there sniping with the shotgun. You get him, true son. Yeah, I like that winter jacket. I bought the black one from the store. The collar is cool. And the BTSU glows real bright. The white on the shoulders.
Enemy is too close! Now what do we do?
Vital signs critical.
Why am I getting like perfect? Never mind. The Warhound had it out for me.
Agent out of action.
See, by the time this guy gets you up, your team is here faster than him. He's sitting there thinking about it, you know?
An agent needs assistance.
Eat this!
Agent down.
That medic doesn't want to die, huh?
Throw your grenade!
Get some guns on him. There we go.
Get away from me! What a shit show!
Immediate medical assistance needed. detected.
Oh man,
Medical assistance
the hell
needed.
what's that? It was like a slow
Agent
lob of a
being
grenade of some sort. Yeah, it's RNG, man. It's like 1 in 5. It's like a 20% chance across the board, I think. Which is great until it's not, right? The key drop. That's the best way to describe the RNG in this game. It's great until it's not. It means nothing and everything. Six, 7, buddy. 6, 7. 6, 7. Six, 7 is the new Hawk Tua. Is it not? Is this kid gonna start his own Hawk Tua coin? His own 6, 7 coin? And rip off his community? And then maybe a podcast? Hawk Tua! That's crazy that you can get famous for saying Hawk Tua. I grew up in the wrong era. You know what I mean? Back in my day.
An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected.
We didn't have girls saying Hawk Tua. We had books and math. You had to play outside. Spitting on dicks just wasn't something girls did. Oh my god. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hawk Tua. It is a fucking catchy thing to say, though. Hawk Tua. Yeah. Ooh, Billy Butcher. It's raining Ouroboros. Good job, Billy. It's your time. All right, step back, I guess.
They're coming right at me! Grab!
Shoot at some turret? Why aren't you shooting, bro? Okay, you are. You're just fucking on silencer mode? The audio's all fucked up in this game, man, I'm telling you. Here comes this
Medical assistance needed.
predictable move again, huh?
Tango found!
Agent down.
Fucking sniper!
An agent needs assistance.
Get to it, bro. Get Hawk to it. Hawk to it, bro. 6-7. Just throw all the internet shit out there. All right, we're back to where we were. You're funny, Dark. I don't know what that means. Why? What does it mean to stick your ass in mashed potatoes? I don't get it, but I like it.
Serious trauma.
Oh, fuck. Why?
Agent incapacitated.
See, it's catchy though, you know what I mean? It's super catchy. Dude, get me up, bro. Fucking turret, dude. Thanks, bro. Oh, I guess we're done. 6-7. I used to walk around my house saying, "Hook to her." That's fucking catchy. Just get it all out there, huh, Billy? Billy, that's too much. See that? Billy just got modded, bro. Poor Billy, that's funny shit. I didn't even know that'd be possible. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Was that you? Were your comments just deleted? Oh, it was a link. It was a link. I thought your comment got modded. I was like, they modded you for saying Hawk Tua and 6-7 in the same sentence. Just not allowed. Just not allowed. AI, it will explode.
Enemy hit!
Get off the wall, dude.
They're coming right at me! Grab!
An agent needs assistance. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh, fuck you! That guy with that damage resistance had enough life to put out a couple of shots. That's some bullshit. That's where that shit is straight up bullshit, I'm telling you, man. He should have been dead, you know, but because of all that shit. Shit.
Trauma detected.
The fuck?
Signs 0.
Hard sniped in the fucking back, bro. We're sandwiched. Because this other half didn't go down, we have all of these dudes alive on where the guys I was shooting. There's a medic over there. So if we don't kill the medic before the drone operators come, then we're gonna get shot in the back and die from explosions. The medic's gotta go down. Or everybody's just gonna get back up. The Chungas are gonna get back up. The healing station dudes, whatever. Not that I play this perfect, I'm just saying it's predictable. In this section, you gotta play the waves, right? The helicopter drops. You have to, because they teeter-totter. It's one goes to the other side, and then it goes back to where you started, and then it goes to the other side, and then it goes back to where you started. I wish this healer dude could pick us up when we were down all the way, you know? Because there's a medic right there. I'm running, I don't think I can show you when I'm down, can I? I'm running a capacitor. He's probably running a protection from elites build. I don't know. Some sort of tank build, I think. I can't tell because I'm dead. Too busy being dead. Oh, watch that sniper. She's just frozen. Are we all dead here? Is it 2 of us or 3 of us? I see there's a Santa on the other side. I think we're all dead right here. I'm running. I'm running. He's a hero. That's hard to do. Perfectly landed explosions, huh? Oh, got to play with. Damn, the chungus. There you go.
Vital signs critical.
Of course you got me. Of course you did. I get it. That's a sniper from the back, wasn't it? Yeah. She's fucking lethal. She's an armor kit eater, isn't she? Shout out to Smokey. Keeping us in it. Oh, my gear set glitched out. I'm not getting stacks. Oh, no. There they are now. That was weird. The thing that's tough on tank builds are these damage resistant guys, because they're also putting out 25% more damage, you know.
Incapacitated.
And so you're accustomed to your tank build being pretty strong, and then you come against those guys and you're like, man, I can't kill him, and he hits harder.
Jesus!
Change my settings again. Every day. So yeah, I'll show you the build here real quick because these guys are so 4 pieces of company, and then I got the salvo holster, the new one, capacitor, and then the chest piece is palisades, and I'm running glass cannon. It's probably a little excessive, but what are you gonna do?
Serious trauma detected.
That kill's mine!
Immediate medical assistance needed. An agent needs assistance.
Get her done, boys.
What the hell?
Oh, great. The drone operator is damage resistant. That's awesome. She's got to go, though.
Moving on the target! This is bad!
Serious
Fuck you,
trauma.
sniper dog. And the horse you rode in on.
Enemy hit!
Shit.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Fucking perfectly landed fucking bullshit.
Agent down.
Ain't that some shit?
Now what do we do?
Fucking man up, bro.
Kill confirmed. Damn it!
Shouldn't have turned your back to me, man. Just when you think you're done, right?
Crack on. Oh, hell!
Oh, the Chunga's got damage resistance. And more damage. Why not? Good job holding that one together. That one can easily turn against you. We've all been there, right? It's, in my opinion, it's about taking out the tanks in the first wave as soon as possible. And then the warhounds, which keep coming. So, for sure, the tanks. Because they're going to keep sending those warhounds. But the tanks, man, they'll just lock you down and suppress you. Yeah, boy! Let's go. That's my war cry. They changed the spawn. They used to be here by the time you got here. Now they go to the back. It's kind of weird. Better though. Anybody else notice that? I thought it was a one-time occurrence when I was playing it last. But it started at the beginning of the season. Definitely puts this section in your favor. Oh, fuck you. That's what I needed. Was a perfectly landed warhound explosive. Let's throw some fucking EMPs their way. We're all going for that same fucking target. We want her down. It is the drone operator. She is the biggest threat.
Fuck off!
I mean, one elite drone operator is too much to handle. Uh-oh. Chunga. Get rid of the rusher.
Let's get it fired up!
Shit.
Medical assistance needed.
Ah, fuck. Saw that coming. The rusher behind us. Could feel her pecking at my back.
Serious trauma detected.
Get her, you behemoth! She won't die!
An agent needing assistance.
Ooh, got her. Fucking heals, huh? They never said anything in the patch notes about the grenades from our allies killing us. I mean, that was an issue, right? And it still is. Friendly grenades killing us. Fuck.
Tango's on the flank! Can't take more.
Agent down.
Coming from the rear. My drone won't come out. Seen that? It's stuck. That's awesome.
Setting up my turret.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, he's flatlined. Fuck. We're almost done, Smokey. I don't want to abandon post. I don't know if you're alone back there. Or if you're surrounded by grunts. Oh, there they are. They're coming. Ah!
Kill confirmed.
Somebody's up there holding it down by themselves. Jardel Rigon. Pablo Ricon. Woo! That was a little tough spot. too late to get into this game? Nope. You'd be surprised. In many ways, it's just fucking getting going. What up, Toppy? Moan, top of the moan. There's a long story behind that. You know, it came out strong. The game came out strong. COVID happened. They stopped, you know, staffing got real fucking bad over there at Ubisoft. They stopped supporting the game, basically. And then they bought these big IPs, like Star Wars and what was the other one? Avatar. And so they started reallocating resources to those. And, you know, there was a COVID shit and it just spiraled out of control. And so we didn't have much of any support. I call those the dark ages. And then Ubisoft financials hit the fucking fan. Long story short, the devs were just like a skeleton crew. The game was breaking. Awesome game though, right? And so the players were very loyal to it because it was so awesome. And there was nothing else on the market worth playing that could compete with the Division 2. You know, so you had people playing Destiny, but they were still playing Division 2, you know, that kind of shit. And so the devs, you know, with just in the end, the devs are reinvigorating the game. And it's been a process. It's been a couple of years now, what, a year and a half or something like that, maybe 2. But it, you know, they had the empowerment, but they didn't have the team. And so they've been slowly building up those resources. And they announced a Division 3 that's supposed to come. But the biggest thing is they're bringing next season, so sometime in March, they're bringing Survivors, which is like one of the #1 requested game modes in the Division 2, which is something that was introduced in the original Division game. So that should bring thousands, I mean, by the droves, you know, of players back. So with that being the case, I mean, every Division lover will come back to this game. Even people that never played Division 2 but love Division 1, which is a lot of people. Division 1 was bigger in many ways. And so all those people will come to the Division 2 to check out this Survivors thing. So we hope it's a hit. But yeah, so that being said, the game is just now coming alive. But, you know, you just have to realize it's still an old game and, you know, it's not the original team. And, you know, so there's, you know, the devs struggle, you know, they struggle. The releases are often buggy. And we can have bugs in the game that just don't get fixed for the longest time. And sometimes they never get fixed. You know, it's stuff that we deal with. So you'll hear, you know, a grumpy player base from time to time, especially the ones that have been around for a while. But we know what we've signed up for, you know. The tough part for the Division in today is that it's now finally got competition for the people that love this game for the last 7 years. You know, there's a lot of people who were like, oh, you know, we're playing the same thing over and over again, but shit, there isn't anything else to play, so fuck it. You know, we'll make do with what we got, you know. But now we have really cool games that have come on the market that's stealing time from these same players, but we also have a promising future here. So they just need to keep coming with the W's, you know. And this season is not a W, by the way. It's not. It's kind of an anticipated not so hot season. So the companions that they brought in were a great idea, but execution is just, it was a little ambitious for this team. And we believe that a lot of what the devs are doing in their exploration is testing for the Division 3, which should probably come out in 2028. So yeah, they're getting bold and making some moves and trying new things. It's not always going to work out. Fuck, he's gone. But one of the cool things is that they're also trying new events, and that's what the game's missing right now, is events. You know, your typical calendar of events and stuff. We have them, they just haven't changed for a long time. And so they're finally, over the last 2 seasons, starting to bring in new flavors. Not all winners, though, right? But they also got a new ETF, which was a testing group, player-based driven, to drive more feedback. So that's going to start in January. So yeah, you know, just know that that's my only thing. It's a beautiful game. It's an amazing game. But you just have to have some patience and tolerance for a dev team that's willing, just not always capable. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean, you know, it's just reality on their resources. For a AAA studio, it's fucking shocking. I know. MRD, what up, bro? It is fucking shocking. I mean, this is a Tom Clancy title on a AAA studio, you know. You think they'd have resources for a game that's made them over $1 billion with a B? That's insane, you know. The rumor is, Wiley, it's an 8% chance of getting those raid exclusive exotics, which is really high. That's just chatter, though. I have no data. All right. Should I put on a pulse? Hold on, I should. You gonna open? The fuck?
I'm ready for you. What? Are you kidding?
Agent down.
Did you get it already? I can tell.
Hostiles on top of me.
No. I just wasted a pulse.
Huh? What? Done for.
An
Shit.
agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action. Agent killed.
There's sort of an order operandi here. You know what I mean? This turret's got to go. The front two are the most important ones because you want to be by the spawn so you can get those medics and drone operators. Otherwise, they spread out on you.
distance.
Back off.
Good job, Smoke. You made it. You made it, bro. We're in a good spot back here. Because I can disable that turret. Did I get it? Yes. I'll put my drone right in here. And we gotta hide.
Agent down.
God, that drone is fucking fast.
Get away from me! Get him!
Ah,
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Help me!
shit. As soon as I came out of cover.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
Guess that was a bad move on my part.
Black Tusk neutralized.
Immediate
Shit.
medical assistance needed.
Who needs armor kits? On me.
Agent down.
Are we done with that laser yet? I think so.
Setting up my turret.
I think we're done. Okay, so I can get rid of my... Swap skills. All right, let's get to work, boys. Really?
Assistance.
What the fuck?
Serious trauma detected.
His hives hit me from like 10 miles away.
Incapacitated.
I'm on fire!
Agent down.
I'm reloading.
Who's that tanky guy? You know, the guy that can help take aggro off of us? You know what I'm saying? That tanky guy? I always kind of find it, I'm just not a fan of a tank that goes wandering to try to 1v1 all the enemies. It's like, let us do the damage. We got the damage. No offense, I'm just saying. Like, if you're gonna be a tank, keep the damage off of us. But if you're on the opposite side of the map, it's not really, it doesn't really work as well, right? A little bit. Because you got a couple of guys focusing in on you, which is great. But we're over here fending for our lives, right? And if you just let us focus fire by absorbing damage, we'll get it done for you. You know what I mean? If you're a tank. We're just gonna do it faster.
Damn it!
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
He's back. That's good. See what I'm saying? See right there? Like, if he wasn't here, then Smokey'd have a hard time getting me up, right? So that's amazing. So that's great. Great he came back. That's what we needed it. Yeah, and sometimes as a tank, you know, you come and you go. And then you can forget, right? Because you're out there focused on something and you're like, oh shit, that's right. My homies need a little help, you know?
An agent needs assistance.
Because it feels good to be invulnerable, right?
Come on, then, fucker!
Agent
fuck?
out of action.
Did I just get hit by a sniper?
Agent deceased.
We just got fucking bamboozled right there by a bunch of explosives. Look at, they're all coming. Holy shit. We need to get my turret out there. Okay, let's find some drone operators. And a medic. The medic loves himself some drone operators. We'll keep picking them up. Picking them up.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
What the hell? This is bad. Target's getting near.
More!
Shoot us straight away.
Agent
Fuck! I'm out of armor kits. See? Let's see what he... Alright. He's checking his back.
They're coming right at me.
Ah. Son of a bitch. Need to find an armor kit. Where we at? We're almost done though, I think. I think there might be a round of Warhounds, right? Oh, you know what? There's an armor kit back here. Yay! We got the backfire. So exciting. They did good, man. That was a tough fight. It's always tough in this room. It's a pain in the ass. Where is my... I would write you back if I had a fucking keyboard that popped up. Good job, Flash. Good job, Smokey. Oh my God. Look at those kills. We didn't get the highest damage though. But we did all right on kills. That's weird. How did that fucking work out, huh? How did that work out? That's weird that that worked out like such a difference. Okay, he's running a striker, protection from elites. That makes total sense. And let's see here. He's got, let's see, weapon handling, weapon damage, and then big mag. Okay, so sustained damage. And then there's our protection from elites. Yeah, we saw that. Super tank. Yeah. Still don't get it. Let me look at that again. I still don't fucking get it. I mean, obviously with skills, you know, you could pick off kills of, you know, almost dead targets and stuff like that, right? But our real power was our assault rifle. Skills help though, for sure. But I was trying to focus fire as much as I can. But, you know, Smokey the Bandit was the closest to us. So let's just look at his numbers. I mean, we're about 80 kills more than he is. 80. 80. And his damage is more than ours. I mean, yeah, something's weird with this gear set. I'm not blaming the gear. Well, I kind of blaming the gear set. Which one was he? Oh, so he was running into turmoils too. So I could see how his damage was spreading around everywhere. But still, I just don't get it. I can't explain that one. Honestly, I can't. Normally, you could just be like, okay, yeah, okay, it's Bill. He's running a striker, you know, he's running this, or he's got the sweet dreams. You know, when you're running the sweet dreams, you can do some serious damage. Okay, I get it. But I don't get how I can get 80 more kills and not be top near. I mean, I'm not saying I have to have the top damage, but such a divide, you know, is weird. No, I mean, I can explain why I had so many kills. That's you know, not that hard. But what I'm saying is like, how I can have so many kills, but there's still like that there could be such a gap in kills and be such a gap in damage, but in the other way, in the opposite way. It is what it is. I just can't explain it. It just doesn't feel right. But I guess we just take it for face value. No, you don't lose stacks when you go down, which is amazing. However, in the end, in the last phase, I had a feeling that I had glitched out when I died. So sometimes what happens with the gear set, which is a bummer, which was one of my complaints, was that when you die and then you like flatline, not whatever, and you come back, sometimes the whole thing will glitch out. You know, kind of like how Umbra does, you know, where you have to take off a piece and put it back on. There were a couple of times it happened. I was like, hey, I just got a couple of kills and I didn't get a mark or I didn't get a stack. And then all of a sudden my stacks appeared. You know, I was like, oh, there they are. I don't know if you heard me say that. But in the end, I noticed like I didn't even have the little green symbol down below. It was just not even there. But we were so close to the end, I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to fight through it. So, yeah, I don't know. We've done crazy experiments in the past where we'd run like, one guy would run a striker build and the other one would run a striker skill build. And the striker skill build would equal or outperform the all red striker build in a legendary run like Roosevelt Island. And it's not because the striker skill build is stronger. It's not. But just like Jed was saying, you're always shooting. Something's always shooting. You know, even if your skills go down, your weapon is shooting. If your drone goes down, your turret's shooting. There's something always shooting. So it can keep up at the very least with an all red DPS build. In a legendary, because the all red guy gets suppressed all the time, right? He's got to watch his armor because it breaks really fast, and you know he's got to make sure he's got good angles, and when they're shooting at him, he's got to go and cover. Otherwise, he's gonna die, right? Which is great. But when he puts out damage, you know he comes out and it just he whips it out, right? He does a really good job. Where skill build, you know, something's always out there shooting. You know, we all know this, right? Skill builds aren't better than DPS. It's just different. And so we've always found that really interesting. We were like, we'd go neck to neck and, you know, same play style, same aggressive play styles, and we'd come out with the same numbers. It's like, what the fuck? You know? I mean, we would do our speed runs for the average Joe, which is like a casual speed run style, without rehearsing, with no rehearsals or anything like that. And sometimes we'd have one of our friends, Gambit, be running, you know, a turret build. And appreciate you guys. I'm going to bounce. I'm not going to run any more missions. Sorry if I'm leading you on here. He would often beat us in damage. Like, he'd beat the DPS builds. You know, and it's because he was always putting out damage. And the crazy thing is, it's that build. I've published it before, credited him. But it's the one where he'd run glass cannon with creeping death. And so the creeping death is why. It's because it was always putting out damage. The creeping death was just the bleed. Everybody was always bleeding. And it was saving ammo. And everybody was always bleeding. And that's amazing, right? That an artillery turret build can outperform every DPS build that was on the team. Circumstantial, you know, doesn't always work out that way. Appreciate you, Darky. Good job, Stinks. I knew you would. Thanks for the points, man. Krampus is nasty. Yeah, so just the numbers there were just weird. It's just like usually the correlation between kills and damage isn't necessarily 1-to-1, but it follows a similar trend. You know, you can have the highest kills and not have the highest damage, but you know, to see such a divide like that to be the opposite was just weird. I don't know. to have 75 more kills than the closest guy to me. Right? 75 more kills, and I had less damage than... I was like, what, third in line in damage? That's crazy. We'll have to try that again and see if it was... because maybe the gear set was glitchy. I don't know if that would explain it either. Or I'm just overthinking it. Anyways, everybody, I'm yawning in your ears. So we'll get back at it tomorrow. What day is it? Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. All right. All right, then. You guys getting your drops? Hopefully. Don't forget to claim them. They are coming in really fast. Mine was within minutes. I agree, Wiley. They're on a run. They're on a wild streak. All right, everybody. Have a good night.